to be back in this nice cold weather.
I know. How was India?
Hot, tiring, but fun. It was so fun. I don't think I rested for even a single day. There was like something going on every single day. Even though it was hot, I was out and about quite a lot.
Mm.
So it was nice.
Happy to have you back though.
Happy to be back. I'm like finally back to my routine.
Good, good, good. Did you notice that I am sitting in front of the window?
Yes, and it's bright. Finally, if next few months are gonna be great for filming.
I know. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get back to it. But this video is essentially just gonna be literally a catch up.
I was gonna say it's just catching up with each other because we haven't properly spoken since I've been back, and also some recent favorites.
I went with like literally top of mind, what came to mind. Like I'm sure maybe there were like better things to pick, more interesting. But I have two beauty things and one food thing.
Ooh, love that. I have two beauty things and one fashion thing.
Nice. Should we just get on with it? Because I could keep complaining about how I feel, but I think I'll stop. I'm gonna go with like my super like this is a proper highlight. When we spoke about in our which video was it? I think the lip product video.
Hmm.
We were talking about lip liners, and remember I said like I usually just use like lipsticks to line my lips. And then I said, oh, like I wanna get into lip liners again. And I have like some really old ones, but like nothing I loved anymore. So I
Hmm.
went looking and I found these lip liners I really like because I'd heard like people talking about this particular range on YouTube and stuff. I mean, people often say they're really hard to come by because they're always sold out. And they're I don't know if you've heard of the Rimmel lasting finish lip liners or like the
I
Rimmel lip
have not.
liners. They're like this very like drugstore brand, very affordable. These lip liners are so cheap. They're like $5.
Wow.
And I think I'd heard like Victoria from like In the Fro talk about one of them. So one
Oh,
day,
like recently?
yeah, like I don't know recently, but in one of her videos where she had also spoken about how she likes this one, I forget what shade she likes,
Hmm.
and how whenever she sees it, she buys it. So when I saw it at Boots, I had first picked up just one. Yeah, it was this one. This is 90s Nude. It's literally like very basic, like pencil, you sharpen it. It's such a nice formula. I have tried a lot of lip liners before. This is a good amount of like waxy in that it's long lasting but still really creamy and easy to glide on. I've had an issue with not recently, ages ago, I had like a few MAC lip liners. I liked them, but I always found them like a little on the dry side.
They are.
These don't feel like that. They feel like they've got a little bit more slip and they last
Hmm.
pretty well. Genuinely nothing to complain about. And I was also thinking about how sometimes you know how lip liners they just like run out very fast.
Yeah.
This I haven't even sharpened once. And I've been
Oh.
using it for so long, and I really enjoyed this shade. Let me show you. So this is the
Oh, that's such a nice shade.
nude. And then I went back in and I bought two more shades, and I'm like, genuinely, I want to try all the shades they've got, like in the neutral. The only thing I feel like I'm missing a more pink tone. This is the other one that I like a lot. This is Spice. I think this is the one she spoke about as well.
Okay.
Um, this is a bit more like this is a bit more peachy color. So like on my hand, it looks a bit brighter.
Hmm.
This goes on a lot more nude. This looks a bit more like very like that MAC, Mare, Charlotte Tilbury, Pillow Talk medium sort of shade. Actually, I have that here. Let me compare. Yeah, if you see, that's Pillow Talk next to it.
Yeah.
So it's like in that space. I use that spice a lot. And then I also picked up a brown just to see. Not exactly my kind of shade, but it's a very nice cool toned brown for like if you want to contour and like if you want to add like shadows.
Hmm.
This is Cappuccino, also very nice. I've used this the least because it's a bit jarring for me, but it's also very
Oh,
nice.
I love that. I think I would use that all the time.
I use it like just a bit here and there. Like I wouldn't do like a full line, but you totally could, and it would look really good. But yeah, like really, really impressed by these. It's like one of the best lip liners I've tried.
And
I'm
it's just $5. That's
yeah.
insane. I wish you could
Exactly.
get it here. I'm gonna Google it because $5 is a great deal for a lip liner, and the only lip liners in that price range here is like the mini Sephora ones.
Oh.
So like Sephora's own brand, and I think I have one, but that's also a bit too drying.
Mm,
Similar to, I think it's even more drying than the MAC.
mm.
So not really the best formula. Great shades though. And I think I got it on sale once for $3.
Like
So I have that, but it's like it's already like a mini. So by the time I've used it, it's like now this tiny.
I
It's
would get.
really difficult to shop.
I haven't been shopping these ones, which is crazy because I've been using them like every day for the past month, maybe more than a month.
I feel like
Uh,
these European brands are not as easily available here, but I
yeah,
am
they
gonna
have
still,
like different ones.
yeah. I
Mm.
haven't been to a Target in a while. I think I need to go check it out.
Yeah, I love going to a booths and looking at all this. Like that's my favorite thing to do.
Such a great find, especially since you said you're looking for lip liners in like a few videos ago. My next favorite is also something I spoke about
Mhm.
in our hair care video. So if you remember, I spoke about this hair oil called Fable and Mane that I used to get rid of any kind of frizz, smoothen the ends, and I said I need to use a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. And the reason I said that is because it's quite a heavy duty hair oil. Like if you have frizzy hair, that's a great, great oil, but I feel like I don't. So I
Mm,
need to be really careful while using it, like use the tiniest amount. If I overdo it, my hair looks oily.
mm,
So I found a lightweight hair oil since a couple of weeks ago, and I think it like trumps that by a lot. Like for me, it works very well if you don't have
mm.
as frizzy hair and you don't want to be too precious about how you're applying it if you're in a hurry. And it's this LoLavie. It's literally called the lightweight hair oil.
Ooh, I've never heard of this brand.
I think it's Jennifer Aniston's hair care line.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, and it's so good. It's like this weird watery formula instead of like a heavy duty oil. And I just like take a drip of it, put it, and I don't have to be too precious about it. Just rub it and just put it all over. And it doesn't weigh down my hair. It's not like, oh, it's too oily. Oh, I put too much. I don't have to fear that ever. And I just love how it makes my hair so smooth, so shiny. And yeah, I've just been loving it. And this was sent to me, and I was a little skeptical about using it. I was like, okay, I already have a hair oil that I love. Like, am I gonna like this? When it says lightweight, I was like, is it even gonna work? But
mm,
I think it works so well for someone who has straight hair. It's not that frizzy, and you just want like this tiny bit of, like just at the little ends. You haven't put it today, but I think it just works so well, and I've been loving it.
nice. Is it like a dropper?
Yes, it is. So I feel like that gives you also a lot more control. Really good product. Like this was a surprise for me. So like how chic, like it looks so nice and it's such a good size and it's affordable. I
Oh,
think it's
really?
like I think it retails for 33 and I probably think it's gonna last you for a year. So
That's a huge bottle also.
yeah,
100 ml.
$33 for this is pretty good.
Very nice. My next one is something that I've had, like I bought this a while ago and I just like I tried it then. I didn't think much of it. But then recently, okay, anyway, I feel like I'm trying. I always like do this build up without actually talking about what the product is. I'll just get to the product first. This is a Glossier product. This is Glossier's Future Dew,
Mhm.
and it's their like oil serum hybrid. And I know that they recently came out with a solid version of this, so like a stick. I've had a
Yeah.
Glossier highlighter before. I still have it, and it's still like in my travel bag, but I don't love it. It's the Haloscope or something it was called. The stick, I don't like that product. It doesn't work very well for me. It feels a bit sticky and it doesn't just give much of a effect. So this I was interested in because it was like a nice like skincare makeup in between because I think it has like squalane oil which my skin loves And it has like, if you squirt it out, my brain is not working.
You remember I don't know, 2012 era of innuendo, bingo, or something like that on YouTube? I used to find that so funny.
If I get a little dropout, but it looks like that. It's just, oh, you can't really tell. But it's like
Like
it
like
looks
a
like,
highlighter?
yeah, but it's like something you would apply all over, kind of.
Okay. Hmm.
It's very,
Yeah.
it's very subtle. So when I tried it, I was like, okay, like nice. It was pleasant feeling on the skin, but I'm like, I don't know if it did anything. And so I've had it for a while and I use it sometimes, but I was never really sure how I felt about it. But then I noticed that there were like a few times when, like you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, like my makeup looks nice. And every single time I felt like my skin looked nice, it was like when I had used this product. And I was like, hang on, I think it's this.
Yeah.
It's like gives a very nice, easy, all over glow. It's not like something super high impact. It's very subtle. It just gives a nice sheen. You're never gonna look like you have too much on. But at the same time, like it's formulated with skincare ingredients, so it feels like a serum you're applying. Yeah, like you can see now I've blended it in. It's kind of like it's not sticky at all.
So nice. So do you like apply it and then put your foundation, or do you think you can mix the two and apply?
I think they encourage doing both, like mixing them. It's one of those you can do like all sorts. They even recommend like mixing it with cloud paint, which I also use, which is the blush.
I still haven't jumped on the Glossier bandwagon. I have not tried a single product from them.
I feel like you
Maybe I
will.
should.
Because you like Road, right? And I feel like they have like very similar energy in terms of the formulation, at least. I'm not like maybe not the aesthetic overall,
Hmm.
but like this very like creamy, minimal.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong with it. Like you can't overdo it because it's sort of not like very pigmented, high impact products.
Yeah. It's like barely their makeup, which is very interesting you brought that up because it's not in my favorites. But I think in a recent video, I said the Rhode lip liner did not really work for me. I want my lip liner to last. I use it every single day.
After getting your money back.
Yes, I use it every single day because it's so low maintenance. I use it for work. That's a big change. I go into the office these days
Mhm.
and I use that and the Rare Beauty lip oil in Honesty, which is like the very nude brownie shade. And that's it. Those two are my workwear lips. Like that's literally all I wear when I go out. And I also wear it to Pilates sometimes just to add something to my lips and not, I don't know, like I know you're not supposed to wear makeup while working out, but I don't put anything on my skin. I just do my eyebrows and my lips, and it just makes me feel a little bit better.
I definitely wear some makeup when I go. I have to put on a little bit of concealer or I just feel like shit. But I'm like I wouldn't put any like base makeup.
Yeah, yeah. I do my lips just because I feel like our lips don't have a lot of pigment to them naturally. They're not like a pink or even sometimes I feel like Indians have like a nice dark brown lips, which I think looks great sometimes. I
Yeah.
don't.
I'm
It's
like a
just
dead.
like a nothing. Yeah, I look dead if I don't put something on it. But anyway, my next favorite is also a lip product, which is something I'm wearing on my lips right now. And it's the YSL Loveshine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss.
Ooh, what is that?
So I know it's a very long name and it's super confusing when I read it. I'm like, okay, it's plumping, which usually I'm not a big fan of, but this one does not tingle at all. So I don't think it's that plumping like some of those very dramatic ones out there. It's a lip oil, which I love, and then it's a gloss, which I don't really wear that often. But I feel like this is a great like hybrid, and this is the shade I've been wearing all the
That's
time.
thing. That looks
I
so.
think I think you would like it. It's a very berry shade, and usually, like with the Rare Beauty, that didn't work for me, but this is a little more subtle, so it kind of works for me. And it has like this, like this doe foot applicator, and it just is so hydrating. Like, and I can just like apply
That
it.
looks good. Yeah.
So what I like about this is I think it has hyaluronic acid, so it's actually super hydrating.
Mm.
And the other day I was working from home and I wanted to try it out. So I just wore it on its own.
Mhm.
I didn't have to reapply a lip balm the entire day. Like my lips were hydrated and done for the day. And by the end of the evening, I was going out for a walk and I thought, oh, let me just put something on my lips. It left a little bit of a stain, like my lips were not back to normal. It was a little bit pink. I'm not gonna go out and say this stains your lips necessarily, but I think because it's such a dark color, it did add something to my lips. This is in the shade, I think, yeah, they're just numbers. So this is in the shade 08. But I've also been loving the shade 44, which is just like a more subtle pinky shade for a more of an everyday
That
look.
looks so good. The darker one.
They, they also have another shade, which I haven't opened or tried yet, but it's called Espresso Dust. And it's like this really dark brown with sparkles in it, and I'm really excited to try it. I'm going out for dinner tonight, so like look at that. It
Ooh,
just looks so good. So
the
I'm
packaging is
really,
insane.
I know, and it's so cute. I like chubby little tubes.
I think that's all our beauty stuff, isn't it? I have like a really random food favorite, and I have such like mixed feelings about this thing because it's so good, but I'm never gonna buy it again.
What? Is it unhealthy?
Yeah, it's unhealthy.
Okay. So
Um,
when you say you're never gonna buy it again, you're just hoping you'll never buy it again,
no, I
but you
will not
probably
buy
will.
it again because it's
Oh,
not good. It's so sugary.
okay.
Um, but I saw this all over, like your TikTok and wherever social media, people talking about the M&S pistachio cream. Have you seen it? I don't know if
Yeah.
it's M&S TikTok.
No, I don't, but I think I've seen like some variation of pistachio spreads.
So this is just the M&S collection now. Oh, you can't see it. Pistachio cream. So it's like they do like hazelnut cream, like whatever. It's like Nutella, like a spread.
Hmm.
But it's just pistachio. I have about that much left. And I'm not even joking when I tell you I didn't even. So I like totally got swayed into buying this. I was standing at the counter, just looking. I wasn't even looking at this one. I was looking at the hazelnut one. And then the lady working there literally just walked to me and she was like the one, yeah, the lady working there. She picks up the pistachio and she's like, buy this. This is the one you want to buy. Don't buy that. Buy this. It's so good. It's so sweet. The first ingredient is sugar. Extremely bad for you, which is why I said I'm not going to buy this again. And it's so addictive, but delicious. And I think if you're like baking something and you want like pistachio cream on top, this is really good. Dangerous but good. Enjoyed it while it lasted. I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy this and I'm never gonna buy it again. But
Yeah.
if you don't have such guilt as me, then it's great.
If you are okay having Nutella, you'll probably enjoy this as well.
Exactly that. It's exactly. If you're happy to have Nutella, then this is
Once in a while, like, you can, there are people who buy it, keep it in their cupboard for a year,
yeah,
slowly consume it. I think that's completely fine.
yeah. I think this would be
But
really good, like as a Nutella substitute. That's like
mhm.
just a nice different flavor. I like how we're like justifying this whole sugary
It's super unhealthy, but it's my favorite.
thing.
But anyway, I think my last favorite, if you want to wrap this up quickly, my last favorite is a fashion piece, which I've been wearing so much, especially in India. I wore it every other day. And it's a pair of jeans. I know it's super boring, not the best to like show in a video, but it's a pair of barrel like jeans. And it's not something I thought would ever suit me as someone who's 5'1". So super short. I thought barrel like jeans would look ridiculous on me.
Mm.
But it actually suits me really well
Mhm.
with a little bit. I would never wear them with chunky shoes or sneakers. I think that makes it look a little odd. But with like dainty slippers or ballet flats, it just looks so chic. And this specific pair I really like because it's a very lightweight
Mm.
cotton denim and it's not like the super thick structured denim, which I also love. But this worked really well for me while I was in India. It's the only pair of jeans that did not make me sweat in my butt.
Mm.
Like this was just so comfortable and breathable, and it's something that I wear here as well. with
Mm.
like a chunky sweater or like a fitted turtleneck. It's from a brand. I didn't even say the brand. It's called Ruti. So I think it is a South Asian brand based here in San Francisco.
Oh, cool.
And I just love the color, the fit, so comfortable. And the interesting thing is the waist, it's a little baggy on me, so I can wear it like low-waisted, which I've been
Mm.
loving recently. But I can also wear it super high-waisted with a belt. So I just really like the wearability of this. I've been wearing it every second day here, so I thought that is something I should put in my favorites. And also shout out to this brand because I think it's a pretty small brand.
Should we do the last segment quickly?
Yeah,
It's question of the week, and the question is, what's the last book you bought?
I've bought quite a few because I went to India and books are significantly cheaper there than
Ah,
in the US
yeah.
or the UK. I bought a few new ones and a few. So in India, there's this thing where people make copies of books and sell it on the street.
You bought those? Nice.
I bought those as well, and I bought two from Amazon because why not? The one that I got from Amazon
Mm-hmm.
was The God of the Woods. Well,
Ooh.
it's more. I've heard so much about it. It's the one I'm also currently reading, and I'm loving it so far. But yeah, such a good book. It's like a mystery. It's about a family that owns this really large property near the Adirondack Mountains, and they also run a summer camp there every
Mhm.
summer for the past couple of decades. And the main family that this book revolves around. They have a son who disappears mysteriously at the age of 8, and they never find him. They have a daughter after that, and then when she's 13, she disappears. So it's just all the different characters who run the camp, who are the camp counselors, like a little bit about their lives. And I still don't know what's happened to both the kids yet. Hopefully by the end of the book I will. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Nice.
Just well written and a lot of well written characters. So yeah, loving this. But then I also bought a bunch of other books, which obviously I can't speak about because I haven't read them. Um, the other one I got that I was really excited about is Sally Rooney's Intermezzo. I just love the cover. So I wanted to own a copy of this.
Nice. This will be the year we both read it, hopefully.
I hope so.
I'll also buy it and then we can do a discussion.
Yeah, let's do that. And then the two books that I bought from the streets, I did go through it to make sure there's not like missing pages and things like that. So hopefully we'll be good. The one and these are like really fun summaries. This one is called Happy Place by Emily Henry. I had read Beach Read by her last 2 summers ago, I think, and it was just a fun, easy read. So I picked this one up. And also the bookseller was really pushing this on me, so I said, why not? And then the other one is another like thriller mystery thing called Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I don't know. I just saw these books on the side of the street and they were so cheap that I was like, I bargained and got two for like 250 rupees.
Nice. Lisa Jewell rings a bell. I feel like I've read something from her like years and years and years ago. I can't
Oh,
remember what though. I feel like if I go to my Goodreads, I'll find it. I bought just one book recently. I swear I bought another, but I cannot remember it. And this is Braiding Sweetgrass.
I've heard so much about this. It was in an Airbnb I stayed at.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I've heard a lot about it. And last summer, I read The Overstory, which I had mixed feelings about as a book from a plot perspective, but I really enjoyed like reading a nature book in the summer.
Mhm.
So I thought, let's do it again. Obviously, this is a nonfiction, but yeah, it's just indigenous wisdom, scientific knowledge, and the teaching of plants. That's what's on the cover. I heard a lot of like good things about it. I feel like summer's a good time to read something like this. So I'll let you know how I get on, but that's the book I bought most recently.
I hope we have a great summer of reading good books because I feel like I've been in such a reading slump. In India, I couldn't read that much at all, although I did finish one book, but usually I would have read two to three. I think I
Mm.
feel like April was such a long month and I was traveling so much. But yeah, I was just so jet lagged even after coming back. I've not read
Mm.
enough. And I'm
Mm.
so behind on my Goodreads reading challenge because of that. So now I'm gonna have to catch up.
So, summer is for catching up. Even I was in a slump and I started rereading this series that I read like 4, 5 years ago. That I love. Ferrante is my brilliant friend.
Oh my God, I've heard so much about that.
I loved it. I read it in 2020, 2021. And so many books I used to love before that when I read it again now, I don't. So I was like, this is somewhat recent, but still like old enough. Let me try. Maybe it'll also get me out of the slump. And it has been so nice. I'm like almost done with the first part.
Is it that Neapolitan series? Oh my God, that's on my list. I want to read that this summer.
Okay, read it. It's very like mixed. A lot of people hate, like some of my closest friends hate that book because they're
Hmm,
like, "It's so toxic." But I don't know.
interesting.
I really,
I mean, on TikTok, I've heard only good things about it and people raving about it. It's a three-book series, I think, four. But yeah, I keep hearing like, oh, this Neapolitan series, it's so good. Start reading it. But yeah, it's on my Amazon wish list.
I really love Ferrante as an author, like one of my favorites now. I think I've read almost all her books.
Hmm.
There's like one or two like older ones that I can't find in shops.
Hmm.
But everything else I've read, I really like how she writes. But yeah, that's what I've been reading to get me out of the slump.
That's good. I've just been reading what is this? The God of the Woods. It's a slow read, but I think if I was like in my reading era, I would have finished this book by now, but it's taking me some time, even though it's like a really good book.
Okay, I think we should wrap up. I have to run.
Yep.
But this was so nice to do again
I
after
know. We should do it again soon and get back into it.
so yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Bye. Enjoy dinner.
Bye. It's way hang on.